What's up, guys? Mutviles here, and as you guys see, our top three: Aaron Rodgers, Calvin Johnson, and Deion Sanders, 99 overalls. My opponent's got Ray Lewis, Calvin Johnson, and Jamal Adams. So right now, this will be the game one of two in this video, going up against the Baltimore Ravens in our season debut. So in today's video, as you're here, Hollywood Brown getting a little nasty right here, bro, because there goes a kick return for 6 to start the season. But anyways, what I'm going to be doing is that we're going to be talking a little bit of MUT news today. That has to do with like salary cap, golden tickets, all that, and what's coming up today, probably going to tomorrow. And also, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about free agency, though, especially one topic I've been hearing a lot about, and it's pretty much the big main story besides who's going number 2, because we all know Joe Burrow's going number 1. Where's Tom Brady going in free agency? Because if you guys do not know, free agent frenzy starts in about 2 weeks, which honestly, I love that. It's my favorite time of year because it is the most fun to watch because you never know who's going where, who's signing what, but all that will be figured out in a minute. First thing I want to talk about, though, is just something that has to do with salary cap. Right here, though, as if you guys do not know, Matchup Nightmare was overpowered. They're definitely going to be working on a patch to obviously fix it. Because if you have Matchup Nightmare on like a tight end or some of your bigger receivers, if you throw it out to them, they will go get the ball. But it's not like every play. Like, remember when Moss 100 first came out and pretty much you would throw the 50, 55 yards every time Randy caught the ball, and it was almost impossible to stop it. And then they tuned him down. I think they tuned him down a bit, so it was easy to knock it out. Either that or my Randy Moss is broken. Well, I mean, he has been catching the ball a lot more recently, but whenever I would throw it out to him the first play, guarantee pick every time. So that's just me. Let me know if you guys feel the same thing. But like I was saying, people were using this in salary cap with like some of the running backs. I think they can get it. I think like McCaffrey can get it, for example. They would put on some of their receivers and on their tight ends. And with that, pretty much what they're saying is that over the last few days, we've seen a decent amount of feedback that our salary cap update from March 27 did not address some of the cap changes. So with this, I was going to be running like a little poll or whatever. And it says, my community, here is your chance to set up salary cap with a vote if you want a cap for escape artist, because the current cap for is 70. Because they're starting to look into abilities like for salary cap. Like, obviously, if you play Ultimate Team, like me, you, whoever else, this doesn't mean really anything to us because, we want everything that's overpowered. We want roaming Deadeye, dashing Deadeye, gunslinger, QB playmaker, escape artist, whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Everyone wants that because that's how the game can be fun. It's a little annoying in my opinion, but it can be fun. But for salary cap, it's different because obviously they could be competing in tournaments and all that stuff. So obviously, everyone's going to be using escape artists. But if you have playing against someone that has like a trash front seven or whatever, unless they have one pass rusher maybe and one DN maybe, but they have a lockdown secondary, all you need is a quarterback like Kyler Murray, Michael Vick, and you can run around with escape artists all day. Or if you want something a little bit more accuracy, get Russell Wilson, get Aaron Rodgers, whoever, and you just run around all day. You know what I mean? Because they get escape artists. So that's why they're talking about that. Matchup Nightmare is another one. But also, I'm going through it now. There's actually a couple more they're doing. So, any guys out there that play salary cap, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Like, there's another one that they're currently doing to see the cap can go up high or not. It's for, like, Pass Rush Elite, which I've used it. I didn't really see anything that had to do with it. Like, actually, wait, let me see which one. No, I want to make sure that's the right one I'm thinking about. Because I have a feeling it is. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Pass Lead Elite from the quarterbacks. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, because they have Edge Threat Elite also in this and Pass Rush Elite. Now, if you don't know, if you guys are, if you want to put, abilities on like your DNs or your, pretty much anywhere in your front seven, Pass Rush Elite, Edge Threat Elite, right? Let me show you. Yeah, Edge Threat Elite and like Enforcer or something like that, Finesse Move Specialist. Those are the combinations you want. Now, in salary cap, I can see someone rocking like, let's say, for example, 97 Julius Peppers, and let's say, for example, I don't know, let's say 98 Jan Ndagwe and LT, right? Perfect examples. People would want to use those. Like, they would put it on maybe Julius Peppers and Lawrence Taylor. They would put those abilities on there. That's my first opponent now. Might be saying goodbye. Let me see. Is he leaving? Nope. Yep, he's out. 22, 1-0, going on game 2. Anyways, you can use those two, right? You can have those two as your ability guys. And then you have, let's say, Taylor Mays you have as your user. Just a perfect example. I'm looking at it from my team, right? And that can be a little bit overpowered, especially on someone who has a terrible offensive line. You know what I'm talking about? Like, some people don't think offensive line really matters, but really it does. In my opinion, it really does. You need excellent blocking. Now, you'll see, though, throughout some of the gameplays I'll put up that, like, say, like, some of my guys be, like, throwing the ground or whatever, but that's because my guys aren't fully done. Like, Ramczyk, I need to fully do him. I need to finish some of my guys up. That's getting on topic there. I'm not talking about my team. But that's what they're talking about right there. Like, there's another one for Dashing Deadeye. Like, you guys can figure it out, too. Like, Slot Apprentice, Hot Route Master. What do you guys think of this, though? And Escape Bars. But again, let me know in the comments, if you play salary cap, what do you think about them trying to cap these abilities? Because if I was playing salary cap, I don't know. I can see why. But if they're paying for that training and they want to use it, just because it's overpowered, though, why the heck? Why would you do that? I honestly would just leave it alone. Or maybe increase it just a little bit, not that much. You know what I mean? But anyways, besides that, what is it? The other one was for Matchup Nightmare. The reason why the cap on is 9999 because, like I said, that one makes sense though, because that's overpowered. For salary cap, yes, because yes though, if you watch Calvin Johnson, watch Randy Moss, watch Rob Gronkowski, like players like that, if you watch them throw the ball up to these guys, they go up there like animals and snag it. Like, I remember I was watching Calvin Johnson play the Bengals, and he caught that thing in triple coverage, and he snagged that down. Now then, if you're putting it on a guy like, say Antonio Brown or Darren Sproles, and he's doing that, okay, that's stupid. That is stupid. That should not be happening. But if a player is like that, like a big physique, like maybe he's a little bit slower, he has a big physique that will go after the ball like that and be able to snag it and not drop it, then it makes sense to have that player play the way they played in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But I know some of you guys would definitely think the same thing. But that's probably going to get tuned down. So for right now, enjoy it, because whenever the title day comes out, it's going to be a little bit nerfed. So if you're using Matchup Nightmare on your tight ends, receivers, whoever, enjoy it now, because it's going to get nerfed. Because people complain about it. Anyways, this is going to be one of the last things. And that is... Actually, no, I'm going to talk about it's a small thing, so we'll go over that quickly. They have these things now, they put in the game called live playbooks. And what these are pretty much like, you know how you see some of the playbooks getting updated, like how they added I forgot what play is called for the Chiefs, but that play that they ran there with Tyreek Hill and he was wide open. It was near the end of the game. I forgot the heck what kind of play it was called, but like that, though, it's a perfect example. Updated playbooks, though, the ones that are in there. And that's what it is, though, with offense and defense. It's a fantasy pack. It's for 2,500 training, and they're all optionable. So if you want to try and go get one of those books, go nuts. But anyways, the last thing is it has to do with golden tickets. Okay, now if you do not know, last year there was no golden tickets, and this year there's going to be, because I think Gutfox was the one that tweeted out. And it probably got the light requirements that the guy asked for at EA. Because he asked for 20,000 and he got it. To get golden tickets back in the game. So now, apparently, according to Madden Live, according to Cralo, I wasn't in the stream, but I was able to look it up. There's going to be a blog coming either tomorrow or sometime early next week. I would say between the 6th and the 9th. So there is a good chance that golden tickets will come out next weekend. So if it comes out this Friday or like it comes out tomorrow, golden tickets will be in packs next week. If not, I will give the weekend after that the latest. So you guys already know I am 100% going out to golden tickets. I've been watching Madden for a long time. I played Madden since Madden 15 and I've been watching it since then, but I've never pulled a golden ticket ever. And I'm not talking about the card I already made. I'm talking about the actual collectible. For those of you guys that played Madden 15, Madden 16, you know what I'm talking about. Madden 17, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. That collectible is so rare that everyone wants it because you get to make your own MUT card, which honestly would be so much fun. And I would definitely, though, if there is a prayer up there, I would 100%, and I pull it, I would 100% have you guys help me make this thing. Because that's what I would want to have. I want it to be like a community card. You know what I'm saying? But we had to see how the heck they would do this. But anyways, last thing I'm going to talk about, and that is it has to do with free agency coming up, like I said. because if you guys, like I said before though in the beginning of the video, free agent frenzy starts not next Sunday, the Sunday after, on the 15th, which is so much fun if you're a football fan, because all these players are getting, re-signed, trades, you don't know. It's usually the best month before the playoffs fail, before the draft. I can't wait. Now, it has to do with the team we're playing against, which is the Patriots. Now, when it comes to Brady, that's what I'm going to be talking about. I don't think he's going back to New England. Now, the reports going out like, oh, he might go to San Francisco, the Raiders, Chargers, Titans, all this. Now, the one that I started sparking up more was, besides the Raiders, which I can see John Gruden making that move for a 2-year deal, have Derek Carr sit behind him if he wants to, and then there you go, done. Let him learn. But I'm hearing a lot about Jimmy Garoppolo possibly going back to the Patriots and Tom Brady going to San Francisco. Now, do I see that working? Yes, but I don't like it. Yes, I can see that working because the 49ers are pretty much Tom Brady's type of team. Now, what does he have? What am I talking about? Now, what's the one thing, though, the Patriots did not have this year? Weapons. What do the Niners have? They have weapons. Yes, they're losing Emmanuel Sanders. Yes, they're losing Marcus Goodwin. But they're going to get this receiving core so stacked. If the 49ers do not draft any receivers this year, John Lynch needs to get freaking brain tested, because there's no way you're missing out on any of these receivers. That's number one. So they have weapons. He has a run game. Who do they have? Jerry McKinnon, which in my opinion, I think he should get cut or traded. My personal opinion, he's been hurt too much. But Tevin Coleman, Wilson Jr., I don't know his first name, and Raheem Mostert. You have 3-4 amazing running backs right there. What did Tom Brady do pretty much from Super Bowl 51 to now, the last couple of years? What has he done mostly? Dink, donk to his running backs. If they're not open, he would throw to his guy Edelman. He has Deebo Samuel. Maybe they re-sign a veteran guy and then draft receiver again. Maybe they can do something like that. But what did he also do? He throw it to his tight end. Gronk's not in the league anymore. He's been retired now over a year. If he goes to the Niners, who do the Niners have? George Kittle. Which, in my opinion, again, any Travis Kelce fans out there, I know you're going to come at me, any Chiefs fans, I think George Kittle is the best tight end in the league right now. That's my opinion. I already know y'all going to be like, oh, Kelce's better, he's the one with the ring, Kittle's not, and blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Both of them got me a fantasy championship, so I really don't care. Anyways, my personal opinion, he has a tight end. He can definitely throw it to. He's an athletic tight end. So, I already named everything with offense, and he has an offensive line. So he has all the key components for an offense. Now, there's one more component he needs. A defense. And last time I checked, San Francisco's defense was number 1 last year. And they're definitely going to be staying the same, though, with Tarek Armstead coming back. I think he's going to go back to San Francisco. That team is still the same. Garoppolo going back to New England, the reason why I can see that happening, because Belichick loves him. He loves Garoppolo. He didn't want to trade him away. But the only reason why I don't like it, personally, before this video ends, is because Garoppolo, he won 7 games in a row for San Francisco. It was something like that. Like 5-7 games. I can't be wrong when he first came. He got hurt his first year and got you Nick Bosa. And now he just brought you to a Super Bowl. And now you're going to do him like that? Come on. That's just my opinion. I don't like that. Because I feel like you just used him like that. But anyways, you guys already see it. 2-0 on the season. Lawrence started playing very, very well. And so was the entire team. So let me know what you guys think of everything that I talked about in this video in the comments. I'll show you guys a couple stats a little bit. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And if you guys are ready for the next gameplay, I got a lot, please do me a favor. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Follow me on Twitter. My link will be in the description below. Turn on the bell so this way you guys know whenever I post a new video. I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'm out, guys. I'll see you in the next one.